What's up, everybody?
Welcome to the pen.
So I got this buddy that I see in the gym all the time. Been coming for years. Guy's tall and slim. He's lanky, but he's not genetically hurting to the point that where he can't put on any muscle mass or anything like that. I see him lift weights all the time. I see him on the treadmill more than anything. But this guy never gets any bigger. I don't know that I've seen him put on an ounce of muscle. The guy comes in the gym, grabs the same amount of weight, does the same amount of sets, the same amount of reps, same thing over and over again. I don't know that I've ever seen him sweat. I don't know that I've ever seen him grunt, groan, give any kind of effort when he's lifting these weights. He just goes through the motions over and over. He's here probably more than I am, but I haven't seen him gain an ounce of muscle. That's what brings me to the little point I want to make. It's better to be a little heavy and strong than it is to be skinny and weak. You think, well, I don't know about that. Listen, the studies are in on this. You know, there's a direct correlation between how much muscle mass you have on your body, within reason, and longevity. What happens to grandma? What happens to grandpa? They get out there in the yard, they get out there walking around, and one day they fall, and they ain't never the same again. Well, you know why? Because grandpa don't lift. Grandma don't lift. I know I sound like a stupid meathead when I say that, but it is true. Why would you spend all that time in the gym just to stay skinny and weak? It baffles me, you know? I'll give you another example. What about when you get sick? Getting sick is not an if, it's a when. Everybody's had a loved one, an older loved one that we've lost from a simple sickness that a 35-year-old would have no issues with. Grandpa got pneumonia, grandpa got some kind of infection, whatever, it wiped him out. Now, if grandpa had an extra 10, 15 pounds of muscle on him, or even realistically, 10, 15, 20 extra pounds of fat, you know, I'm not talking about being obese, but, you know, having a BMI between 20, 24, probably would have helped grandma and grandpa out a lot. You know, it gives your body more reserve to draw from when times are bad, sickness or injury. The point of the video is, don't spin your wheels in the gym. Make your moments count. If you're in here lifting weights, for God's sake, put on some muscle. All right? Now,
Get your ass in the bed.